Hello guys, welcome to my channel and thank you so much for watching. What is happening? Come in, come in, come in, come in. I don't have the time for introductions because there is fire on the mountain. According to word on the street, and by word on the street, I mean just lover. So according to just lover, Banky W, Mr. Perfect Gentleman, please don't even lecture me. I know you're preaching to the choir. You don't have to tell me that there is no such thing as a perfect gentleman. I already know, but I'm going to say it anyways. Okay, because he's close to it. He's the closest to perfection of a husband as you will ever get. So what are we not talking about? So Banky W, Adesua's husband, the man who has sent Nigerian single ladies screaming all over comment section, God when, is allegedly expecting, get this, expecting a child out of wedlock. Hey,
Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Shit, I'm saying.
listen, right? If this thing end up being true, this is gonna break heart. And I don't just mean Adesua's heart, that's a giving. But there are so many Nigerian women, single women, who have looked up to these two, looked up to Adesua and Banky W, and just prayed that they somehow one day in the future find what Adesua has found in Banky W, because they just seem like the really sweet, easygoing, unproblematic couple. Right from the very beginning, Nigerians have been rooting for these two because, like I said, they are very, very unproblematic. And they also won even more hearts when they told their fertility stories, and people have always just been drawn to the two of them. But, anyways, back to the cocoa of the matter. Many months ago, Banky W started dating a lady. He fell in love with this lady, and at the time, things appeared to be going good until the lady broke his heart. She supposedly fell in love with somebody else and decided that she was going to dump Banky W. And of course, Banky W was heartbroken and sad, but then he took comfort in the arms of his so called bestie. Allegedly, this is the bestie, and her name has come up a lot since I've been doing my research on this story. So, yeah, and she has featured in a number of Banky W's videos, allegedly. So, and she's not the only lady who has ever featured in Banky W's video, but none of the other ladies who has ever featured have their names entangled in this entanglement. So make of that what you will. At first, the bestie was supposedly helping him heal from the broken heart, but not long after that, the bestie and Banky W started shifting each other's pants. I can't tell you how many times I have heard that word, shifting somebody's pants, as a reference to having sex with somebody. It makes me cringe each time I hear it. I'm kind of laughing now, but really deep down. But anyways, Banky W and this lady, the so-called besties, started shifting each other's panties and enjoying each other's company. But Banky will always allegedly tell his friends that this so-called bestie is too wild for him, that she's not exactly wife material 2000 yards, but that he enjoys the company. And this is like very, very typical of a lot of men. They want a freak, right? They want a freak in bed or whatever. Somebody that they will do all kinds of things, carry out all of their fantasies. But when it really comes down to it, they don't really see themselves marrying that person. But that's the kind of vibe that I am getting here. Anyways, fast forward to a few months later, Banky W. Meanwhile, I'm just saying Banky W. Gist lovers never mentioned Banky W's name, but trust and believe, they left enough description, they left enough breadcrumbs for us to actually know exactly, okay, who they were talking about. Like, short of basically mentioning the name, You don't need to be a clairvoyant to know who they were talking about. But yeah, it is important for me at least to mention that they never really name Banky W by name. So, but come on, we are in this street, we know what goes on, right? But anyways, it says fast forward to a few months later, Banky W then finds another innocent girl. Okay, another innocent lady, and they started a relationship. And that relationship led to marriage, which made a lot of people happy, myself included. There were so many people, like I said before, God winning in every single picture that they saw. Because Banky and Adesua just look like the very perfect for each other couple. They're very, very gentle. And yeah, you don't really picture Banky W with a rugged babe now, like somebody that grew up around Ojuelegba or Mushin or whatever. Like I don't picture that. So when I picture it, I have never done it, but in hindsight, the only person that I really could have pictured him with was somebody like Adesua Etomi. And a lot of Nigerians agree because everybody was so happy for them. They just really, it just made sense. Once they announced that they were getting married or whatever, it just made sense to everybody who knew about the story or who saw the story. Like, of course he's going to marry somebody like this. Of course he's going to marry somebody like Adesua. And then also on Adesua's side, we were like, of course Adesua is going to marry somebody like Banky W. So it just made sense for the two of them to be together. And if I remember correctly, they didn't have a long courtship. Their courtship was very, very short. I believe it was 6 months after announcing their engagement that they held their traditional wedding. And there was one interview, I believe it was, that they had when they basically said that the reason why their engagement was not that long was because they've known each other for a very long time and they've been friends, like really, really good friends for a while before they decided that they were going to date and get married. So, almost as if they were saying they've known each other enough to get married because they had been friends for a long time. And you know what I just noticed from all this? Why is Banky W having all these friends, besties that he later on will start having like relationship with? That seemed like allegedly his MO. That just seems like something that he likes to do. Because again, if you look at the way he and Adesua started, they started off as friends and then they basically graduated to where they became husband and wife. So what if his MO is to have all these women so that he can have options, stringing them along or not stringing them along? What if that is his MO? I'm just asking because there seems to be a pattern of behavior here. Anyway, so he starts a new life with Adesua as husband and wife, but he's still keeping that other one on the side in the US. So whenever he travels to the US, he gets to shift her pants, they get to shift each other's panties. Make it stop. Oh gosh. And what makes things even more complicated for Banky W allegedly is that the one over there in the US has refused to like settle down. She's refused to find another lover. Allegedly, Banky will send her money from Nigeria to the US and she was basically shuffling between Nigeria and USA. And according to Just Lovers, this has been going on for years. And Banky W has done a good job of hiding any trace of this entanglement from his wife. So, and according to Just Lovers, Adesua does not even know of her husband's entanglement. She has been in the dark about this. I don't know if she still is, but yeah. And allegedly, SlDECHlCK has been pregnant twice before, and each time she got rid of it. But SlDECHlCK is now starting to get the message and realizing that, okay, maybe this is time for me to mark my territory because allegedly SlDECHlCK is pregnant and SlDECHlCK is refusing to remove Bele. Okay, so SlDECHlCK wants to leave her mark. Allegedly, Banky has been begging her to remove Bele, but she has refused, insisting on keeping it and even threatening that she will go public with their relationship if he continues to like try to get her to like remove Bele. It's just so unfortunate. And allegedly, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but the side chick, was also Banky W's confidant. You know, whenever there's something happening in the home between himself and Adesua, he will run tell her. You know, according to Gist Lovers, they say Banky W is freaking out, like he is scared because his eyes are seeing what they've been doing to Yul Edochie. You know, so he's really scared, wondering how they are going to treat him. Internet in-laws are going to treat him should he ever admit to what he had done. Meanwhile, I'm sure that Yul Edochie is somewhere dancing a willow, rejoicing because at least from now to the foreseeable future, the topic of conversation will shift from him to basically Banky and Adesua. But then again, knowing how narcissistic he is, Yul, in my opinion, I wonder if he's going to do whatever he needs to do to like redirect the attention back on him. But I guess we're gonna have to wait and see. Like seriously, this is going to be really devastating for Adesua if this whole thing turned out to be true. I'm waiting to see how they are going to react to it. I'm waiting to see how they're going to address the situation, you know. But my heart goes out if it ends up being true. My heart goes out to Adesua. Like this will be devastating. Men will stain your shirt. Men will stain your shirt, ladies. So you people want to tell me that there are no faithful men in this world? I refuse to believe that. Kaba, kaba, kaba. I refuse to believe that. That you will just walk the entire Nigeria and you can't find one faithful man. No, I refuse to believe that. There must be someone out there, some guy out there. But on that note, this is where I'm going to end it. This is devastating, man. My heart goes out to Adesua, you know. And yeah, this is where I'm going to end this. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. How do you feel about this whole situation? Are you disappointed in Banky W, or are you like, meh? It is what it is. Sooner or later, they will show their true color. What do you think? Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Like this video if you like it. Subscribe to my channel if you care. Thank you all so much. I would of course catch you guys in my next one. I am following the story. Be rest assured that I will bring you guys updates as they become available. Bye guys.